Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to EFA145 on this Friday, August 14th. So let's look at these numbers here. The CDC ordered 100 million vaccines, and they have the potential of ordering another 500 million. So basically 500 million more are ready for them if needed, but they ordered 100 million vaccines through a Pfizer contract. Nintendo reported a Q1 surge in profit of 428%. The Children's Hospital this morning in Ottawa here in Chio reported an 85% increase in children coming in under the effects of medical cannabinoids. Like cannabis edibles, right? The 85% increase in medical cannabinoids. Now we have stoned children coming into, hey man. I'm laughing. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? We have, let's buy hundreds of millions of vaccines. Let's get ready for that. Nintendo, 428% increase in profits. Like, that's how much people are sitting in front of a screen. Like school boards right now, like, let's get kids back in school because they're stoned now at home. Too much time on their hand. That old military saying, keep them busy, keep them quiet. Too much time on their hand. That's another song, isn't it? But I look at that, and then the school board was surprised that the large population of children do not have Wi-Fi access, internet access, or even a computer at home, right? Like people that do make good money find those bills, like they add up, right? $200 for this, $200 for that, $100 for this, $100. All these utility bills now, like North America, were some of the highest internet prices on the planet, right? Here in Canada. Do your research. You'll see how much Canada pays on internet compared to the rest of the world. So they're surprised that people don't have that. Yeah, because food tends to be important. Fuel tends to be important. Mortgage, rent. Those are other things too for some parents. Because there's parents out there that do work hard, and single parents, and so on and so forth. And they don't have the luxury of an extra $500 a month to pay all these utilities, so that there's the internet and the Wi-Fi and all that other stuff with the telephone and the television and so on and so forth, and cable and satellite. And remember that old song from Bruce Springsteen, 57 channels and nothing on. Now there's 6 million channels and still nothing on. So I don't know. Though I look at the world like, what kind of generation are we freaking creating? Like think about that. You got rise in profits and that's just one company. Put all the companies together out there. Put all the companies together, all your app companies, all your in front of the television companies, like all those companies out there. Put them all together. You'll see the rise and rise in vaccines and sedentary. Like, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's part of the next generation. It's not moving. Like that's what you're creating. And now, like, the back to school. Do we go back to school? Do we homeschool? Sweet Lord, man, the last semesters, that wasn't teaching. That was parents teaching. That's what that was. That was parents teaching. Like, my daughter wants to go back to school. I want to send her back to school. My other daughter wants to homeschool, right? But it's like, do I want them to go back to school, right? And not like, they need to be active. We need to get these kids active again, like interactive active, like go here. Otherwise, we're gonna have the next pill generation, don't move generation, sit on a couch generation, sit in front of a computer generation. Now, just think about all this online at home stuff. How many split screens do you think they're gonna have? Like, you're gonna see eyes like this. I'm serious, man. We're gonna have kids' eyes like this because they're gonna be sitting in front doing their online. What is it, like? How many hours of online they want them to do now? Sit in front of a computer and do online, and then I'll guarantee you they get bored and non-stimulated, et cetera, right? Not engaged, not interactive. And there's some good teachers out there. There's some great instructors that know how to do it, that know how to be interactive and know how to engage. There's a gentleman in Ottawa there. He was talking on his podcast this week on the news talk that he's going to do like 4 students per block. So he's going to be a busy professor. It's Ian Sprott, by the way, that said that, but he's going to be a busy professor, but there's somebody that's going in prepared. There's somebody that has a passion for teaching, right? So he's going to have 4 blocks, all classrooms of 4, and then he's going to go in between each one of them like a forum, just like the old days, how the interactive was done in the old days, how they used to teach. used to teach mentorship and etc. So there's some very good programs. So I'm not anti any of that. I'm just anti-sedentary, stoned children, profits of stuff that not too very productive, right? We need a productive society, right? We don't need a lethargic society that's stoned. Like it's not funny, but it's funny, right? It's like what that kind of world are we creating? Like yesterday, I talked about the stress level that we're creating with children and that kind of stuff, which is all the underlying issue that's 20 years down the road. Look at that. Our healthcare system increased by 27%. Like, do you know what I'm getting at? Like we need to crank it up, like participate, wear your face coverings, come out with a cool sports one. Like there's so many things you can do, but get the kids active, get them productive, get them teaching, get them knowledgeable, right? We need children with knowledge, training, and experience. We don't need people that can go online for 7 hours and whatever. That's not what's going to make the world go round. That's not what's going to make the world go round. Making it think. That's all I need to do. Think about this. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA145.